Alright, so welcome to OAN 130, Drawing Fundamentals for Animators. This is the first online session recorded Sunday, 25th of September, 2016. My name is Eddie Udo. I will be your lecturer for the duration of this 13-week course. What I'm going to do first is just walk you around Campus Online, show you what's up, talk about where you can find information and the schedule with which things will be updated, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so here we go. First things to show you is Campus Online. So the two things you need to always be checking is, number one, the news forum. It'll be I updated Sunday night, Monday morning. So Monday morning you should have all the news for the current week, and also the discussion forums. As we can see, go into the stuff. So far in the news forum, I've already got the news about this week's first online session. I got the whole, basically the welcome letter for this week, that kind of thing. It talks about what to do, all that kind of stuff, and the discussion forums. So week one, we were talking about people's different experiences of drawing. So do you draw a lot? Do you draw a little? Is this your first time? Are you new? Are you super experienced? Just tell us a little bit about yourself. You got any links to your work? Post it up there. Thank you very much, Joshua Burney, Matilda Cowdery, Jack Oliver, and Jose Vidal, and Caitlin. Yeah. Thank you very much so far for posting your experiences and commenting, all that kind of stuff. If you haven't done so yet, yeah, get into that. Okay. So back to Campus Online, as you can see, there's getting started. You will be able to find all your different assessment briefs over here. Assessment 1, and Assessment 2, and then Assessment 3. And I'm going to be explaining all these kind of things in a sec. This is when it comes time to, this is where you'll be submitting. This is your assessment summary. You guys can read. Session 1, so each week, so I'll show you what it looks like to me. To me, as the teacher, I have everything available, right? But to you guys, you'll only see Session 1 visible. And as time goes on, again, every Monday morning, I will unlock a new session, right? So it's just, we're trying not to overwhelm you with all this kind of stuff, so you don't look at all the work and start to freak out and go, oh my god, how am I going to do it? All that kind of stuff. No, we just, 1 week at a time, I'll release the different assignments. So week 1, gives it a brief explanation about keeping a visual diary, what is a visual diary, kind of stuff. And each week you'll be given one discussion activity and one drawing activity. So all the discussion activities will be, again, addressed in the discussion forum. Basically, so this week it was just discussing your experiences. Week 2 will be like posting your drawings from week 1 into the discussion forum, and we'll have to talk about it, discuss. So your drawing activity, that kind of stuff. Some more things you can check out. Session 2, which you'll see soon, we're going to be doing observational drawing. So again, by tonight, this should be visible. You have 2 different drawing activities to do, all that kind of stuff, and yeah. So there's 2 things to be keeping up to date with. If I go back to the assessments, okay. So in week 6, this is when the first set of assignments are due. So we're at the end of week 1. So first, discussion forum topics. It's very hard to fail this. All you have to do is participate in the discussion forums. Each week there's a topic. So either it's we're talking about something, or we're posting our drawings and we're going to be discussing different stuff about the drawings. Yeah, it's really hard to fail this. So don't fail it. And then part 2, also due in week 6, will be the digital visual diary. So every week you're going to be getting different drawing activities, right? These drawing activities. So week 1 is drawing from memory. You got to be posting in your visual diary, so scanning your work and posting that work in your visual diary section. So if I go to here, over here under assessments, briefs, and submissions, you're going to where's the one? To assessment 2, visual diary, digital visual diary, and wait, no, not there. Sorry, it's the assessment 2, digital visual diary submission area. And this is where you'll be posting your drawings, what you're up to. It doesn't just have to be limited to the homework. You know, it could be the homework, definitely mandatory. Plus, maybe I decided to practice sketching my hands today. I practiced sketching my pet cat, that kind of stuff. So far, Jose has been posting some stuff. So what he's done is, so he posted his drawings from week. Excuse me. He posted his drawings from the week 1 activity, which is self-portraits and drawing from memory. But he said, oh, okay, I found some tutorials on YouTube. This is an exercise to get human proportions of the body, and yeah. So this is his own extracurricular drawing. Great, awesome, Jose. That's exactly what we want. Your mandatory drawings plus all the extra kind of stuff. So you posted it there. Now, this is a little bit of a problem, not with you, Jose, but when you do post in your visual diary, right? I found out last time, I can go and add a comments and I can reply to your drawing and I can say, hey, yeah, well done. You can do this, you can do that. I can write all my stuff, right? But when I leave a comment, for some reason, I don't know why, but the person who posts the work, you don't get an alert, a notification. So yeah, so when you do post things in here, I won't be able. I can comment on it, but you won't get a notification. So what we do is, you'll be posting when you post in the discussion forums. That's when I comment, you'll definitely get notified on that. What else? Also, talking about the discussion forums. So when we talk about the discussion forums, basically, it's very simple this week. But as we move forward, like there's sort of like do's and don'ts of the discussion forum. So of course, yep, you post something. Hey, I worked on this drawing. This is what I was thinking. I thought this worked well. It didn't work well. This kind of thing. I had trouble with the eyes or the nose. That kind of stuff. No problem. And then if I respond and I say, okay, yeah, you can fix the eye. If you can do this with the eye, you can do that with the nose, that kind of thing, right? A lot of people will just leave it and move on. No, so if I do a correction drawing or give you feedback, then the next step is for you to try it again. Try and just make a little correction and actually take that feedback on board and show that you're actually trying. That's something to be aware of. A lot of people last time, like, I do like a little correction drawing and here you go, try this, and they never did. Like, that's not how you learn. Also, when you give feedback on other people's stuff, it's not very relevant for this week, but as we move forward, when you're giving feedback to other people, you're trying to give constructive critique. The difference between critique and criticism is criticism is just like, oh, that sucks. Like, it doesn't help anybody. Like, oh, that sucks. It doesn't look right. Like, okay, thank you very much, but like, now what? And that's negative criticism. And even like, there's positive, like there's another criticism is just like, good job, awesome. Okay, thanks, but like, there's not, you can't really do anything with that either. So an example of a good critique, which is sort of more impartial, it's not personal. It's like, oh, hey, I really like what you did with the eye. It really looks alive and focused. The nose seems a little bit out of proportion. Why don't you try, moving it at this angle, or incorporating the shadow a little bit more, or the perspective in this is a little bit off. I reckon if you did this, so you say something, yeah, that was working, yeah, very good, that worked. You identify what's not working, and then you also try and offer some sort of helpful solution instead of just saying, oh, no, it doesn't look right, it sucks. Like, do you know what I mean? We're trying to help each other out, all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Over here on the right hand side, there's a welcome video. So when you click on that, it's a welcome video I recorded a while ago for last trimester to say hello to the students. So watch that if you haven't. That will lead to the YouTube channel for this page. So I'd recommend you just subscribe to that so you always get notified when I post videos. What else? Assignment schedule. Cool. Let me talk a little bit about the assignment schedule. So again, I'll go in more in depth. So we're week 1. So in week 6, you should have participated in all the discussion forum posts from week 1 to 6, and that's what I'll be marking. Okay, you can either do like a screen grab, put it all into a PDF and send it to me, or I can easily I can just check the forums, but it's easier for me if you could screen grab evidence of your participation in the discussions, all that kind of stuff, and bundle it all together in a PDF, and that's when you submit to me in week 6. All submissions will be at the end of that week, so Sunday midnight, and I'm in Perth, Western Australia, so that is GMT plus 8 hours. So just midnight on Sunday, like that's when you submit. Also with Visual Diary, so I'll just break down exactly what we got going on here. So first submission due end of week 6, which is Sunday the 30th of October 2016 by midnight. Assessment 1, discussion forums, all the work from week 1 to 6. Assessment 2, digital visual diary, which is all the drawing activities from week 1 to 6. So each activity, week 1 it was the self-portrait. Zoom in, yeah. Week 1, the drawing activity, drawing from memory, which is a self-portrait and drawing a person from memory. Week 2, which you'll see by the time this video is up, it should be available. It's observational drawing plus an upside down drawing. So there's 2 things, and each PDF has warm-up exercises, practicing to draw ellipses, circles, all that kind of stuff. You got to draw a vehicle, all that kind of stuff. So for week 2, there's a few things. So I'll be marking all the activities from week 1 to 6 in that. So when you submit the work, you will either get a pass or a redo. So it's a competent or a not yet competent, right? So you hand it in, and the work isn't. So if you pass, yeah, great, awesome, move on. When you submit and the work is not up to scratch, I'll tell you ASAP, and usually get 14 days from the date I tell you. You get 14 days to resubmit, and you can keep on, trying to resubmit until you can pass it. Week 7 is a study week, so holiday. All right, and then in week 8 we start our sort of character design thing. Now, the thing to be aware of is that assessment 1 and 2, I look at them twice. So I look at your discussion. I look at the discussion forum posts from week 1 to 6. Cool, you mark it off, sweet. And then I'm in week 13. I'm looking at it again. I'm looking at the discussion forum posts from week 8 to 13, and then the visual diaries from week 8 to 13 as well, and plus assessment 3 is all the new character design stuff. Basically, all you got to do is just keep on top of your discussion forums, postings, participate. You'll be fine. Keep up to date with all your visual diary stuff. You'll be fine. So let's say you fail assessment 1, like in week 6, you failed the discussion forums, you failed the digital visual diary, right? If it's only like a little, if you only have few things more to do, yeah, I would definitely just resubmit and move forward, right? But you also have another chance, like let's say you completely messed it up from week 1 to 6 with all the drawing activities. I can relook at everything again in week 13, and I'll just be marking the work from weeks 8 to 13. So you got, so if you pass the first time, you're all good. If you fail the first time, you still have shots. Yeah, just try and be vigilant and don't let things like build up on you, because yeah, try and keep up to date, and it's easy to, like, if you miss 1 week and then you're behind, and then you're trying to like catch up with that week's work while the other things are moving forward, so you fall farther and farther behind. It's yeah, it's not good. So what else? Assignment schedule, tour of campus online. I think that's everything for the moment. If you need to message me over here in the top right hand side, there should be like a you should have your own little student icon, and there's a function for messaging the lecturer, I believe. Otherwise, it's e.udo@sae.edu. And that's my work email. And yeah, so that should be it for this first online session. Hopefully that clears up anything. So yeah, just be aware. Again, that's something a lot of students didn't realize. Discussion forums and digital visual diary will be assessed twice in weeks 6 and 13. All the PDFs are available here if you want to look through. Okay. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.